We're still monitoring Hurricane Gabrielle. We've got 3 areas in the tropics we're watching pretty closely. Here's the latest from the National Hurricane Center on Hurricane Gabrielle. It does have winds of 115 miles per hour, gusts up to 140, moving towards the east-northeast at about 25 miles per hour. So it's picked up some forward momentum, and that's going to be kind of the trend as we do go through the rest of the work week. So powerful hurricane, still a major hurricane too, category 3, but it has peaked really in intensity at this point. It was a category 4. It's going to continue to lose some strength, possibly impacting the Azores. You kind of see the islands right here, and then move towards Europe, including parts of Portugal and Spain. A little bit closer to home, we're watching these 2 areas in the tropics. National Hurricane Center gives this a high chance of further development over the next 48 hours. It gives this area of, we'll say, low pressure as it moves towards Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic. They give that an 80% chance of further development over the next 7 days. So pretty busy out in the tropics. Here are the spaghetti models for those 2 systems. These are all the spaghetti models at this point for those 2 systems. So this is how it looks as of right now. One thing you will notice, it's kind of a mess. Another reason why they call these spaghetti models. It basically looks like spaghetti on a plate here with noodles going everywhere. So a lot of uncertainty with the paths of these 2 systems. I'll show you this just to show you. This is a European forecast model showing 2 storms out there. This would be Monday morning at 7 o'clock. American model showing a little bit of a different scenario, only showing 1 storm and maybe a weak area of low pressure off the southeastern coast. So this is going to be something we're going to have to continue to monitor over the next several days. We've had 7 named storms. Obviously our last one, Gabrielle there, and next one would be Umberto when we do get that next named storm. The strongest storm we've had so far this season was Hurricane Erin. It was a category 4 storm, or 5 I should say. Gabrielle was a 4 storm. So we've only had 2 hurricanes. Both of those hurricanes reached major hurricane status. Average date for our 10th named storm, September 22nd. Average date for our 4th is September 16th. Average date for the 4th hurricane, I should say. And our 2nd major hurricane on average is September 19th. We're pretty much in line with the 2nd major hurricane, but a little bit behind as far as those named storms are concerned and the hurricanes. We were at the peak of hurricane season on the 10th. Typically the activity does drop, but it is very busy in the Atlantic, and it looks like it's going to continue to be busy for the rest of this week and as we head into the weekend. We are under a News 19 weather impact alert for tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Damaging wind gusts possible as some thunderstorms are expected to form. So you do want to stay weather aware tomorrow. Matter of fact, you want to stay weather aware as we go into Friday and Saturday. Storm Prediction Center does have all of South Carolina under this marginal risk for severe weather tomorrow. So that means the possibility for some short-lived, strong and or severe thunderstorms. That will be for tomorrow. Friday, Saturday, doesn't look like we'll have severe weather, but some of these storms that do develop could produce some flash flooding. So heavy downpours will be the main threat for Friday and as we go into Saturday. Weather Prediction Center indicating a possibility for maybe up to 2 inches of rain. So some much needed rainfall looks like it is on the way. Hopefully it'll kind of wash away some of this pollen. Ragweed and grass is still the main problems as far as pollen is concerned. So if you are suffering at this point, ragweed and grasses. The UV index will drop as we go into Friday because we do expect more clouds and better chances for rain. The hottest we've been so far, 94. That was September 5th. We may be in that ballpark later today. The coolest was 56 degrees. Yesterday we did manage to make it into the low 90s, 91 degrees officially at the Columbia Metropolitan Airport, and officially no rain since last Saturday when we did pick up nearly a quarter of an inch. 93 degrees is what we're shooting for. The record is 97. That was set in 1931. Sunset will be at 7:18. Sunrise was at 7:14. As we do go through the rest of your day, partly cloudy skies. As we've been talking about, there will be the possibility for showers and thunderstorms to develop tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening during the heat of the day, with some of those being strong or even severe. We'll have a better chance for rain on Friday as this cold front does approach the Midlands. Not expecting severe weather on Friday, but heavy downpours could lead to some flooding problems, kind of like what we saw last Saturday with those heavy downpours producing some flooding issues for parts of the Midlands. European forecast model showing an unsettled weather pattern over the next few days. American model showing a little bit more of a settled pattern, but high temperatures today in the low to mid 90s. You mix in the humidity, it's going to feel even hotter, probably like the upper 90s. Lows tonight dropping down into the upper 60s and lower 70s. Here's our 7-day forecast. We've been talking about the News 19 weather impact alert for tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening through Saturday, and then the weather a little bit more calm, we'll say, on Sunday with high temperatures in the low 80s. Heading to the beach over the weekend. Looks like some showers and thunderstorms. That's going to be the case for Charleston as well. Your upstate forecast can't rule out some rain on Saturday, only a small chance of rain on Sunday. Looking ahead, October 1st through October 7th, warmer than normal conditions and wetter than normal conditions during that same time frame.